Alright, chat. As per the usual, come up with the name. Our person's using the Falx today. What's a good name? What's a good name? Also, it's a good detailed appearance. Let's go, Floopy. You ended the rain. Let's go. I don't know what Hornson looks like. Although his legs are kind of yellow. So you know what? Like a piss yellow. You know what? We're doing it. Makes so many piss yellow characters. You know what? Maybe we should go with a different color. What's a color we haven't used in a while? Blue? Sure. Felicia. Okay, Felicia speaks purple to me. I don't know why. Like a blue purple. This is a Felicia color. Kind of bright. Yeah. Fabulous Felicia. I'm liking it. Fabulous Felicia has fabulous hair. What's fabulous hair? There's one with like a braid in it. Yeah, there we go. Fabulous. She's fabulous. Amazing. Fab. Let's just do Fab Philique. Why not? Fab Philique. We're going with it. Fab Felix. Also a good one. I'm guessing, Falx, you don't need anything extra. Holy shit, it's Nay. Everybody say hi, Nay, or you're banned. The bans are incoming, peeps. You better say hi. Hi, Nay. Hope you're having a good day. Hope it's going well. All chat, we're getting the ER tool. Look, it's ER tool. Wow. It's so ER. It's so tool. Falx. Spawn you in. Let me just double check the stats on this thing. 715. Yep, that's just a Radigan Source Seal away. Which means... ER tool. Oh, wait, no. I didn't mean to open a second instance of you. ER tool. Let me do the flags right away. Since we'll do that. Just to get the maps. And then I'll close it for now. It is closed. We'll figure out what bosses we're doing in a second. Oh, cool. Falx. My day's been nice. I woke up kind of late, so I haven't had much of a day, but, you know, it's been good. That's about all I could say. Stayed up a little extra late last night, fixing some things. Oh, actually, though, chat. The redeem is here. You can now spend 60k of your beans, and I will do a weapon run for all the remembrances in the game. I can level. It'll be a little bit more casual in that sense, but yeah, you get to request it. And I left it on the same spreadsheet. So if you do exclamation point request, it'll be on the same spreadsheet. It's just on like a different sheet in said spreadsheet, okay? I didn't feel like making a whole new one. Also, it felt kind of messy to have multiple links. May as well just have the one link. That's what the sheets are for, right? 60k feels fair, since it is a full-on remembrance run and you guys are probably give me some cursed weapons, knowing you all well enough. Let me just switch this off. Get this on. All I need is Radigans, which means our set of fun talismans should work out. How do you get 13k? Win the Yeepers portion of the run when we get there. What bosses are we fighting, chat? How are we feeling? What bosses are we feeling like fighting on this one? No Mesmers. We've done Mesmer like, I don't know, 3 times out of the past 4 times. There's other bosses, I swear. I swear there's other bosses in this game. It doesn't only have to be a Mesmer. Checking the past few. Smart, smart. We did Midra kind of recently. Rolana and Melania as well. Anybody else in the DLC? Romina happened at some point. So anybody not from that list? Did we fight Bale? I think we fought Bale. Yeah, we did do a Bale. Yeah. Bale happened. You did Plassey. We did do Plassey. I can't even remember what weapon, but I remember doing Plassey. He happened. We haven't done like Moose, Putrescent Knight, Lion we haven't done. Dear Lord, but you know, we haven't done Lion. Anybody else from the DLC? Have we actually covered? Oh, Scattertree. And Gaius, actually. Gaius also would be kind of fun. I don't mind a little Gaius action. Hi, Melina. Hello. Okay. Just give me the haunts. It will summon Torrent, I think. Get the boy on the bar. Okay, nice. Falx is a somber weapon, right? Yeah. Moose and Gaius? Okay, sure. Moose and Gaius it is. Moose we can go to naturally. I think that's fine. We'll just do a Radon extra. He's fun. Hi, Bach. Hello. The mushrooms. The mushrooms, please, kind sir. Thank you. Okay. So yeah, Moose is fine. Gaius will need the code for, but we can do that later. Don't worry about it right now. Somber weapon, so we'll go through Volcano Manor, as is, I guess, the terms we've said. It's kind of nice that way. One, we just end up not doing the Dectum Stallions, because that's just boring. Although efficient, boring. God, ow. Speaking of efficiency, it hurt. Yeah, it's a little boring just to do the Dectus Medallions. I like fighting the boss to get to Altus. I also just feel like we've gotten better at the duo fight. Virgin duo fight, because that fight is mean. What's the stats on this weapon? 1215, so it's just a sore seal away. Not bad at all. Not bad in the slightest. Do I need a weeping? Not really, actually. Like that about the DLC weapons. You feel like they don't have a lot of stat requirements. Yeah, you know, in general with this game, there's not horrendous stat requirements. Like, we're running things at level 1, so that's why it seems kind of like out there at times. But for the most part, if you're just leveling and like they're throwing money at you, some of these bosses give you way too much money, then like, yeah, you're fine. It's the few like dex weapons almost that just require 40 dex, and it's kind of like, oh, that's a hard commit. You know, you would end up having to stat into it or stat out of it. Ooh, you know what? If we're gonna do moves, let me go grab the Grace by Fort Height, so we can have it for later as a little treat. Where is Fort Height? It's not that way, it's this way. A lot of them don't really have high stat requirements. Yeah, exactly. What really catches us on like a level 1 even is like mixed stats, you know? Like a Mesber's spear, or the one that we did yesterday. Just mixing of two stats at like a medium level. That can kind of catch you at a level 1, but it's still doable. All the stats have one weapon like that at least. Yeah, true, true. What would be the arcane example for that? A weapon that just needs high as fuck arcane. Yeah, I like that you're asking the same question. Does arcane have one like that? Excuse me, Mr. Bear. I'll grab this talisman just in case. I don't think I'll be using charge attacks on this thing too religiously, but you know, why not? Okay, let's just get through the dialogue of all the maps, since we did that early. Oh god, all the maps. We're in the DLC section. Okay, thank you. We actually use the map. You know what? Fuck it. Let's just go to Caelid now. Why not? Highest you can see is 28 for the poison hand. To be fair though, I guess you don't get a physic tier for arcane. So they actually put some forethought into that one, maybe. Or it just happened accidentally. Probably accidentally. Let's not give FromSoft the credit. Bale's incant though. True. Yeah, both of his incants do need high arcane. I guess you could say that. But then like Faith and Ints both have high stat requirement things. Yo, Drew, welcome in. I hope you're having a good day. How was your consorting yesterday, Drew? Also, welcome in, Jim. This will be a fast run. We're doing, where are the bosses? Moose and Gaius today. Not too bad. Do they? Yeah, there's like, there's spells that would require at least 60 int, I think. Or staves. I should say staves, probably. That would require the 60 ints, and then, for Fate, there's some high faith things. One of the moons is 60-ish. Is it one of the moons, or is it the staff? Or both, actually. Carrying Regal Scepter is 60. That's for sure. The shit tree is 60 odd faith, really? To summon a whole tree, that's a steal. Surely. Isn't Twin Moon in the 70s? Is it actually? Twin Moons is 72. Oh, okay, yeah. So, yeah. That happens in the other stats. Welcome in, Zay. I see you're not having a good day. Oh, no. Cookie Sag. Sorry to hear about it, homie. No, we're gonna die. It, like, stopped moving me. On a weapon, the highest is 30, Cypherpoda and the Shodel. Okay, interesting. Nothing 5 hours of Day Sun won't fix. Let's go Day Sun. On a seal, it's 40 with the Erdtree seal, right? And that's like the best Somber seal anyways. So I guess it's kind of mixed around. It's kind of mixed. You don't have any runes to care about. Oh. Rude. Rude of that hitbox to just not exist. Also, hello. There we go. Surely this time. Yo, actually, nice. Go with the migraine and your face hurts so badly. Ooh. I gotta work early, spend all morning sweating. Chilly days. What the fuck? Trembling and feel nauseous. Damn, are you getting sick, homie? Like, actually? That doesn't sound great. I agree. I think so. It's really bad. Yeah. Take it as easy as possible if you can. It's like, holy shit. There's a lot of spells above 40 faith, but obviously Mikula's Pillar is the highest at 72. Also, the tree is 70, yeah. Not the 60 that we thought. It's a whole 70, chat. To summon a whole tree. Isn't that just fun? And then you just kind of look at the tree and things happen. I think. Grab the stone sword key. Don't need anything else up here. Per se. It does nothing. Does it, like, okay, how does it work though? You just summon a tree and then does it do anything? A debuff? Anything? It's got to do something. It can't just be a tree for the looks of it. It heals you. See, it's healing. Does it heal a lot? But it's like a warming stone. Oh. Oh. Yeah, you know what? That's worth the 70 faith. Surely, chat. Come on. Wouldn't you just want a free warming stone with you at all times? It only costs 70 faith. And some FP. If you're constantly healing, you'll never lose the fight. In theory. Right? Right? Any agreeers? Cuts to like one of the DLC bosses just two-shotting everyone at 60 vigor. Okay, cool. We got the seal. That's all I needed. From here, at least. I do want to go grab the 8 and 9. DLC bosses can eat butts. I like that there's a low-key understanding in the community that there's just a set of people that simply kind of don't want to acknowledge, I guess is a good word. They don't want to acknowledge that the DLC exists. And it's fair. It's very fair. I think it's fair and valid. Don't hear you say that. She is weakened right now. Go easy on her. We wish the best for Say. A vulnerable state to Mesmer? Potential. Hello, little scarab. Go that way. You went the other way. Where are you going? Clips this way. Oh, don't get stuck. Yeah, move. Oh, you found the other ledge. Every time. Oh, there you go. Bye-bye. He got there in the end, Chad. Don't worry. Off to a better life. I still don't understand when we got that emote. I understand that it is part of the chat, but like when, how, who, even? Cool, got the 9. Should be donezo with that. Let's run up this way. A little whetstone thingy. What is it even from? Actually? It almost looks like a... I mean, the emote's so small. It almost looks like something that's a Spy Kids movie. Oh, did I not make the thing typable? Thank you for testing that, Drew. Hold on. Hold on. That requires That requires me tabbing out. I did it so fast earlier because I was more focused on doing the sheet itself. Hold on, I'm fixing that right now, Chad. Enjoy the theme music of this thing. I'm not gonna sit here and have anyone take the notes on like who's redeeming what. When will the All Remembrance runs happen in the week? Good question. We'll probably look into them on like Monday, right? So get your redeems and stuff in this week, and then we can start on Monday. And that way I can gauge after doing one, like how it feels, how it will be carried out, etc. There we go. Save that. Okay, it should be typable now. But I'll go ahead and write that down for you, Drew. Good. Are we good? I think we're squared off. I think we're good. So yeah, Jim, expect Monday. Monday Death Spoker. Who is ready for some Death Spoker on a Monday? I know Drew is. He's ready for a Death Spoker every day. And also ready to use the weapon on a Monday. Two separate things. Ayo. Jump up here. If they span a couple days, or will you try to do it all in one? I think that depends on the weapon, honestly. That probably depends on the weapon. Yeah, we'll come back around to grab the physic and whatnot. Like, some weapons must be fast enough, right? And then other weapons will just be a challenge run, but that's okay. Yeah, poker's probably fast enough for a stream. Granted, I mean, like, who are we really going through that would give an issue? I don't even think Estelle, like, he can't frost, but I don't think Estelle would be an issue. It'd be like Consort, because he's Consort. Frost is just kind of good. Can you... There we go. You just parry Consort and riposte with it, really? We'll see. We'll see when we get to it. I'll also just, for those runs, we won't do any planning for classes and stuff like that. I'll just go with Wretch, and then we'll edit the stats so I can wield the weapon right out of the gate. I'll still have to run around for the stones and whatnot. Just to make that process easier. I think that's fair enough. Yeah, other than the meteor move from Estelle, everything else is pretty fine. Poker stats are quite low. Okay, cool. Once I can wield the weapon, then we're fine. And then I can level however I want to from there. Cheesing the Deathbird to get it gets you the stats. True. Very true. I'll probably keep them all the same though, Drew. Just for the consistency's sake. Like, spawn it in, we're good to go. Consistency's sake. Since we also have a whole run to do. Okay, I'm gonna guess that this weapon does better with dex as you scale it up. Can anybody confirm or deny that? It feels like a dex weapon. Which means I'm gonna go grab the dex tier. Shall look. Okay, sure. Curious what it gets to. What is it right now? It's at a D. It's A or S. Dex scaling? Really? Hmm. That's interesting. I like it. I mean, right, it's at a +0 right now, so it's not going to be anything. Okay, not this island. The one kind of nearby. Which I think is this way. Surely. Hello, octopus. That piece of the tree that it broke. Welcome in, Tyler. Hope you're having a good day. Good evening to you. At +10, it's DB. What is it at a +9, Floopy? Is there any way for you to check? Or could you check that? Since you're checking. DC. Okay. If I wanted to commit to a +10, then we could get a B. Otherwise, C. I mean, C's probably fine. I'll see how the damage is doing. Not like we can stat up that badly. Actually, no. Maybe cheesing O'Neill or the Dex Talisman wouldn't be bad just to get some extra stats. Maybe. Or actually, Millicent questlining a bit for the prosthesis. That's also kind of cool. Consecutive attack tier from the skip. Also kind of cool for this. Yeah, like if we had prosthesis plus the tier, the physic tier for consecutive attacks, that'd be kind of good. Is the plan to level 1 any % every weapon? Honestly, yeah, kind of. I mean, why not, you know? Why not? Okay, there's the 2 here. I think the damage is doing fine. We could probably kill this little scarab. In terms of actual record keeping of like how good each weapon is, it is a little scuffed since we're just doing different bosses, and like we've also halfway through this list so far decided to do all the extra bosses. So you won't get a consistent stat line in that sense. This sure was a decision, huh? Nope, we're not doing it. Too long. We'll get the other 2. Oh wait, no, hold on, I'm stupid. I'm stupid. If I just put on the sword seal that we grabbed, chat, then I can wield the weapon. I think. I can. Look at me. Stupidity avoided. As a professional, you can consult on notebooks and notebook accessories for tracking such things. I tell you what, Tyler. Sounds like a good plan. If you know, you know. If you don't know, enjoy the vibe. That's much better. See, it was worth, chat. It was worth. Early. It's so nice to have a somber weapon that we can actually just wield. Rip to all the, like, Faith Dex weapons that we've been using recently. Okay, I'll just grab the 4 from over here, and then the 3 by the Belfries. Seems good enough. Rip Torrent. I don't know why they made it to where he doesn't regain health if you just teleport. You like have to sit down, I think. But you gain the health back. It's low-key animal abuse. Just saying. Okay, good. Just need to get to the 3 and also get these lilies. Blue Dancer should be good here. This weapon, I don't think weighs a lot. Yeah. Okay, Blue Dancer should be good. Ritual Sword, our beloved. Also good. Lilies, nuts, got 'em. Thank you, Tyler. Your contribution today has put a smile on my face. Well done.
Bapanada.
Tick-tock, tick-tock, Romeo is on the clock. And you appear to be nothing but talk. A human is only truly honest when their life is on the line. Wouldn't you agree?
Holy shit, Jeepa got a whole TTS message out. Let's go. Thank you for the 500 biddies, Jeepa. Ain't no way. TikTok, indeed. Welcome in. Hope you're having a good day. Yeeping it up, bro. Everyone loves you and thinks you're very funny all the time. Is that what your mother told you at some point in time, Tyler? Arlecchino mentioned. Oh no. Wait, no. I wanted the 3. That's why I came. I came over here and then forgot why I came over here and was like, why did I come over here? You know? It's the whole walk to the kitchen and forget what you went for thing all over again. This is low-key partially the reason why I just can't do a speed run. You know how many things I would forget? Constantly? Okay, cool. The 3. Let's head into Volcano Manor. Go grab the key real quick. There's some extra lilies I could grab here. I think we'll be okay. Okay, not to grab them. At least we know they're there. Oh, you know what? Actually, earlier I was saying next week we would do the All Remembrance things, but I do want to do Crab Souls next week, chat. How do we feel? Would we rather see All Remembrance things starting next week, or would we rather see Crab Souls? Because I'm kind of in the mood for Crab Souls, I'm not going to lie. Okay, I see 2 people just yelling crab. That makes enough sense to me. There's 3 people yelling crab. Okay. Okay, the votes are coming in. Be honest, it's fine if you have the opposing view. Always be crabbing. Okay. That counts as a all caps crab message. And yet another one. You're going to say you forgot the remembrances. Low key, maybe. Okay, if you don't do it next week, then we can do it after crab is done. Yeah, so get all your redeems in. The lists are there, don't worry. The lists are there. It really is first come, first serve too, so like if you just want to see it faster. It's not level 1. It is not level 1, no. You can pick all the cool weapons that you want. In fact, I was saying earlier too, as soon as we spawn in, we'll spawn in and we'll spawn the weapon and we'll spawn the stats for the weapon. So that whole like first bit of getting levels or whatever is out of the window. Crab people taste like crab talk like people. I feel like you're referencing something, and I don't know what the reference is, but good reference. I approve. Get away from me. Alright, we're gonna go for the little jump, and we hope and pray that it just works out, you know? We're just gonna hope and pray. Waiting, okay. That didn't feel right. Nope, it was not. Well, at least the feeling was correct. We'll try it again. One more try, one more try. I think it's a South Park reference, but you've only ever heard that clip, or the clip on someone's Twitch channel as a bit reward, actually. Good reference then, indeed. It's from South Park. I haven't watched enough South Park. I was more on the, like when I used to watch TV, cable TV quite often, or quite frequently. I was more on the Futurama train. I love Futurama to death, Chad. You have no clue. Especially Professor Farnsworth. He's the man. Welcome in, Carne. Hope you're having a good day. I see you had a good eep. You know it's a good eep when you have no clue who you are when you wake up. That's me almost every day. And then reality sets in. Giant's red braid. Ain't no way, Jeepa. Actually, you know what? I am intrigued. I am intrigued. If we were to stat up that weapon and actually be able to wield it, it can't be shit forever, right? Right, Chad? Right? It can't just be that shit. Do I ever have good news for you if you wanted to revisit Futurama? Ooh. Good news, everyone. What a guy. Jeepo's full of evil. No, he has intentions. He's appeasing the curious part of my brain. I feel appeased. Surely this time. Ah! Leave me alone! I'm just here for a skip. Leave me alone. Oh god, oh god. Quick! Okay, we're fine. We did it. We did it. We're fine. Okay, yeah, so it is kind of like a late jump off that side of the cliff. Can you do your job? There we go. Eat me. Simple. Welcome in, Eden. Hope you're having a good day. Woke up because you're hungry, fell asleep because you didn't want to eat. I've done that too, actually. More from like a lazy standpoint, but yeah, I've done that too. I relate. Here's how Noble will go. Okay, cool. That skip has turned out to be one of the easiest skips. Not gonna lie. Quickie lineup, and you just kind of jump. You can't relate less to not wanting to eat. I mean, yeah, I could get in that mood of just like, I really want to eat, but I've definitely been in the mood of like, I just can't move. I'd rather just sleep. I think that Kyle saw me. Oh, yep, he did. Say hello to Melina. Hi, Melina. Exit or enter from stage left. Gathering place. Okay, cool. Bye, Melina. We'll talk to you later. Personally love food. You're a glutton. You eat at buffets because you love food. Ow. You're just a lazy donkey. Yeah, it's not that I hate eating. The laziness just sets in, you know? Chat, how do we feel about peas? Not Liza pea, but peas as in like the food item. How do we feel about peas? I had this talk with Miss Scoots recently. Peas are good, okay. Not any kind of peas, like not a snap pea or edamame or something. I'm just talking about like the most plain, basic level of pea. How do we feel? Be honest. Small green thing, you love peas. Cold though, not cooked or in rice. Okay, okay. Interesting. Learning that so many folks don't believe in germ theory during COVID ruined buffets for you, actually. You know, I could see that he was going to hit me, and I chose not to roll. Never choose peas, but you'd never reject them. I gotta be honest, Chad. I'm just not a pea person. I'm just not a pea person. Though I think that's partially trauma from people just cooking horribly in my childhood. And throwing peas in there, and it's just not a good dish, you know? Butter goes a long way. Yeah, that's fair. But it just feels like I've had the worst rendition of peas, you know? And I can't stand them. Something like lentils, though. I'm fine with lentils. Brits are pretty good at making the peas gross. Mushy and minty. Hmm. Yeah, I can see it. What the fuck is a lento? Lentil. Lentil. I think another common name for them is like split pea. No, not split pea. Not much what's lentil with you. Good one, Eepers. Truly. Peak comedy. Okay, walk off. Split peas are close. I don't think they're quite lentils. Yeah. But they're kind of like they would be used the same way peas would be used or could be used. They're more of like a flat shape. So that like the texture when you like chew into it is just a little bit better. For me at least. Wait, no. Kill me. There we go. Haha, am I right? Jeep, are you taking up the same mantle because ASIC? I approve, but still. Yes, okay. Just wondering. I think we have all the stones that we need. Do I need anything else? I'll grab a parry shield real quick. Oh, I need the physic. Well, not need, but may as well grab the physic. Looks like little wax beads. Never had a lentil. They're good. I like the lentils. It does take a lot of water / broth to cook. I do agree. I do agree. But they're real good about like soaking in the flavor. Which I feel like I just haven't gotten out of these, you know? Let's go grab the physic. Don't need the strength tier. I'll grab the grace by the bridge. Jija. So then we can get Blue Dancer Charm later. Actually, no, I could get that now. As soon as we level the weapon. Gonna get much extra cracked pots because we're not actually going into Lucaria or Stormvale for the easy pot pickups. So I can come back for this guy. Yeah, we can just come back. That's fine. If you didn't read that, you would have eaten them raw. I wonder if raw lentils, like if they're dry and kind of crunchy, would be good with like some seasoning. Anybody tested that? Anybody know? Any knowers? It sounds intriguing to me. Okay, don't care about the stamina talisman. Do all the yumps. You can puff a lentil like you can barley or rice. Ooh. And make like a lentil popcorn situation happening. Sounds kind of nice. I think we're good to go. Wait, no. Hold on. I did everything except grab the physic. See, chat, this is why we can't speed run. Form of dried bean or nut, so it's possible it could be doable. We need our top scientists on this. I don't know what they're researching right now, but somebody tell them to research this instead. Alright, surely I'm only going down here for the physic, and I don't need to grab anything else. Raw legumes, including lentils, are responsible for about 20% of all food poisoning cases worldwide, and eating raw lentils can cause... Okay. So don't is the answer. I see. You know what? Never mind. The top scientists are already talking about it. Why are we talking about beans? Why not talk about beans, Floopy? This is a bean-related channel. Ish. Okay, now for sure, chat. Amount of backtracking. You can talk about baked beans if you want to. Go for it. I didn't grab the other stuff. That's fine. Ash of War. Toss that on. Because I want to do the consecutive attack thing later anyways. Good. Go level. The weapon. Hey guys, baked beans are pretty good. Thank you for the PSA. I am an old, so here perhaps. Thank you. Have you considered putting beans on toast? No. I have not considered it, Jeepa. You just made Floopy so happy. On toast, you say? I think we're finally good to go. Jeez. It's market time, chat. Good old margarine. Does this weapon bleed naturally? It does, cool. I have seen chip buddies. Those look good. I'll agree to one of those. Oh, healed. Sure. This man just got embarrassed. He was running away from us and everything. Okay, cool. Let me go grab a nice talisman for ourselves. A little something nice, a little treat. Don't kill me. Thank God. Poor Floopy, bro. forever getting his name mispronounced. And mistyped, apparently. My typing them is a little floppy. Good one. I'll try the charge attack here. I don't think it'd be amazing. How is it? Maybe that'll work. Yump. Jump away from this guy. Cool. Thank you for the bad luck, Tyler. I appreciate it. Oh god. There we go. As long as people don't get it wrong multiple times across a long period of time, you won't use your artistic capabilities against them. Yeah, that's fair. Fair enough policy. You're giving them a shot. Oh, he did stack her. Nice. This thing's kind of slapping. I'm liking it. Who do we fight now? Oh, Noble. Yeah. It's Noble time. Let me change this. And now we just hope we don't get memed by his roll, you know? We just hope and pray. I do like that this has bleed on it. Maybe when we do Godskin Duel, we'll just go for raw damage instead of staggering. And the bleed procs. Could do the Ash of War on them too if they're like slept. Hello, Noble. Good riposte. Oh, a little early. All sorts of sketchy, it's fine. Yep, thank you, lock on. You were in the character model for Godskin Noble. Okay, he died. We got a nice bleed proc there. Actually, did we bleed him twice? We did, because we bled him at half HP and towards the end of his HP. I like that. After using the flail yesterday and into whips, this weapon just feels so smooth to use by comparison. Imagine a good weapon class. Using a good weapon class. Excuse me, pardon me. Grab this for the memes. I don't think I need any stone sword keys. I should have picked up enough. I did, cool. Imagine Giant's red braid. At least we have experience with that one. Oh boy, the experience. What if for that one we just get the minimum requirements for the weapon and then just build all HP? It can be like a level 1, but I won't die instantly. That would also make the weapon better. You should hack in 99 all stats just for science. You can actually use talismans. Yeah, actually that would be one of the biggest things. Just being able to use talismans to then buff the damage a bit. Or whatever. That is kind of huge. Because that weapon, the Magma one so far, we've only had a single talisman slot available to us. The rest of them have been used just for the stats. A little sad. Ooh, his eyes are glowy. Come here. Extra money. Why not? Okay, good. Excuse me. Okay, nice. Anybody else to kill? We could level this and maybe get to Altus and get all the Altus things out of the way. Oh, we have to kill Radon. Right. You know what? Let's go do Radon. Let me just level this real quick. Welcome in, game. Hope you're having a good day. It's going well. Yeah, after Magma Whips, I would only need Strength and Dex. That is very true. Which will be huge. Okay, how does this Ash of War work? Heavy follow, okay. Is there a light follow? No, just the heavy follow. Good to know, good to know. I always do this. I run out, but I need the horse anyways. Whee! All the way down. And we hit it. Perfect. Welcome in, Tolo. I hope you're having a good day. Chat, watch out. There's mods present. Your livelihood is at stake. Happy to see both my mods today, actually. Hope you're both doing well. Immediately. Immediately deletes a message. Gotta assert dominance. I like it, Dolo. I like it. Good energy. It's Redaniel time, the less annoying one. How's it going, big man? Give me the move. He did it. Wow. What a guy. Dude, talk about absolute shredding. It is a +9 itself. Holy shit. He's almost dead. It is a +9 game. It's +9, but also the weapon's just good. Chat, today is your dad's birthday. Everyone say feels birthday man to him. He feels birthday man to your dad, dude. Hope he's had a good day. Dual curve swords are built different as well. I agree. Yeah. Like, I didn't even use the jump attack there, but jump attacks on these things, really good if you have a status effect. That was the downfall of Blade of Rana when we were using that. You still get, like, the multiple hits, but you don't get the bleed proc. Alright, well, Radon's dead. Let's head over to the moose. He went golfing with his friends to celebrate? Oh, that sounds fun. Yeah, Dad Arnin, actually. Or Tolo Dad. Either or. I kind of like Tolo Dad. Dad Arnin is a good one. We don't need to do anything extra, actually. Like, I don't have to do the skip or anything here. We're just doing moves. And then our other boss today is... Who did we decide on, chat? Moose and somebody from the DLC. Was it Gaius? Was it Lion? Gaius? Okay, cool. Gaius? The mans? Gasket. Have a good night, Tyler. Thanks for being here. Appreciate you. Get the good eeps. Googleless Moogleless, dude. Commander Pork McBacon, aka Googleless Moogleless. Geigeless Moogleless. Geigeless Michaelus. I'm glad we've devolved into pure peak comedy. Gorgonzola. Show me everything you have, Puppet of Geppetto. I kind of want to fight the Mimic with only the Ash of War, just to see how that goes. So we're gonna do it. So much running. Hello, Mimic. Well, the follow-up didn't work, but the first portion did. It worked a little too well, almost. Homie straight up died. They call you the guy who kills mimics so fast. I don't know if that's a good title. Or an amazing title, but it sure is a title. Where'd the mimic go? I don't know. Mimic was on break today, Chad. The damage is just kind of silly. Or more realistically, the damage of some of the other weapons we've used prior is kind of silly. The low damage ones. Moose may just disintegrate. Maybe. How much HP does the moose have, actually? Like, how much HP does Moose have, and how much HP does, Radon have? The base game Radon. So we could do, like, a comparison. Want it to draw but your EB? What if you just drew, like, a basic outline of what you want to draw? And then go eep. 6301. Okay, for the Moose. How much is Mr. Redaniel? Base game Redaniel. Yeah, that way you get a little bit done Tolo, but then you still get EAP. 9.5k. Okay, so yeah, it probably will melt, in theory. Granted, we could hit it through its skinny leggies. Oh, do not go through the thing you can't go through. Man, they should have added these, like, ancestral dudes to Night Raid. Especially the archer versions. Just walking along with your buddies, all three of you get sniped. It'd be great. That should be it. It sure is. Okay, in theory, I could go back to the Grace to reset the flask in the Physic. Or not the flask, the FP in the Physic. But, no, actually. Just no. Always wanted to see how the seamless co-op mod feels. Yeah, me too. I am curious. Hi, Moose. Come back. He's so far. My stamina. He was gonna heal anyways. That was my own bad. The arena's big. Yeah, but you can just kind of run back there, and I think he teleports to the same spot-ish. So then you kind of, you're like, you can cut the arena in half. In a way. Alright, we got the reset anyways. If I can get him to, like, stand there or do that big death animation he does right next to me, we could try the Ash of War. I want to see the Ash of War on this thing. it jump R1s that I need to do? Oh yeah, jump R1s, okay. Jump R1s get you that multi-hit. For that big dam. Come back. Come back. Ways with this move. I don't like it. There we go. There we go. He didn't even get a chance to heal. Nice. I think that leaves us Gaius. You can pull up a good old ER tool here yet again. And our handy dandy list of things. Specific flag. And Mr. Gaius. There we go. Cool. Close ER tool, and we're off to it. Wait, no. We have to reopen it. For the Scadu. Alright, here we go. Now a fight that we won't just do instantly. Should be fine enough. Once we can get past the roll. Hi guys. Hello. Look at him, he's all the way over there. Can I remember how to roll this? Survey says. Yes, actually. That's a mean move. I hate that one. Not enough time. Okay, not too bad. Not too bad in the damage department. I need to get used to how slow a double swing on the R1 is, but I think I'll keep the power stance moveset. That's fine. This guy is parryable. Not that I want to try the parries, but like, is he parryable? Some stamina. Rolled a little bit too late on that one. Just a little bit late. Yo, Lennon, ain't no way. Welcome in, Lennon. Hope you're having a good day. Good to see ya. Lennon, have you played the Liza P DLC? Our resident Liza P big fan. Other than Scoots, of course. I know, it's been a while since we've seen London. Hope it's been going well. Should be 2. Okay. Yo, a stagger? Hell yeah, I'll take it. What'd you think of the DLC, Lynn? A little bit late. A little bit late. Wish we got Veronique's hammer. Oh, true, true, true. Other than that, you loved it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Her hammer was kind of cool. Especially, like, you could do, or they could have done, like, Fable art to get the, like, fire version of it or whatever. I guess that was one missed opportunity, but they, like, gave us opportunities we didn't know were possible. Such as the gunblade. I love the gunblade to death. Stam. Stop with that move. It's mean. Speaking of mean. Stagger again anyways. Oh. That one I don't agree with. What was your opinion on Lou Macchio? Like the fight itself, Lennon, or just him as a character? Or both? Leave Say alone, she's sock. Oh no. Poor Say. She is a sock. Yeah, that hit I don't fully agree with. Ooh, okay, that one's fine. Both? Okay. Fight-wise, he's a little bit annoying fight-wise. The visual of him, like, backing up, doing a smoke cloud, and then doing the bombs, like, I get it. He's, you know, a deceitful guy and everything. So he would pull out a move like that. But it's cool that he's using the umbrella. I didn't feel like Umbrella was crazy to deal with. And then lore-wise, yeah. They're really, like, painting him as a bad guy from the get-go. It felt like. Or at least something was just up with them. thought it was cool overall. What a weird attack. There's my stagger. Love is phase 1. Yeah. Please don't kill me. Okay, good. Oh, I hate when he does that move. And he's dead. Nice. Oh, we don't actually need to get anything else, but yo, noob, welcome in, noob and readers. Hope you're all having a lovely day. Hope it's going well. That's our second boss down. I think we're just doing version abductor duo. Change anything? Not really, no. Welcome in, peeps. Welcome in. We're just doing a little weapon request, you know, for the requestees. Holy shit, the damage. I wonder if I could have done the Ash of War there, actually. Who was the first boss? It was Moose. Moose, we also did Radon as extra just to get to Moose. They both kind of melted. Uh-oh. Not the spinnies! No! This move is the worst. Okay, cool. We're fine. I hate that spin from the blade guy specifically. Welcome in, names. Hope you're having a good day. Spin to win. Yeah, I don't know if that strategy quite worked out for him. It usually does, though, I will say. I just hate that spin move. You have to kind of like either outspace it, which we did, or go into it, which is very sketchy. All just sketch. Chat, how do we feel about the Twitch UI changes? They're kind of weird, I'm not gonna lie. Good to be here, you have to stay. Excited to see where it goes. I hope you have a good time. But yeah, I find it kind of weird. Never really noticed. I didn't really notice at first either, and then when it was pointed out, you look at the changes and it's kind of like, well, why? You know, just why? Yeah, a pinned message for sure you'll notice, or like a gamba or something like that, you'll definitely notice. Just the rounded edges on all the buttons. No, it's also font for like pinned messages, as an example. Holy. Pin this and that. Rainbow Six Siege players of many years used to random and often UI changes. That's fair. It is just very random though. I don't know what made them decide on it. Noticed it more today. I know we talked about it a bit yesterday. I just noticed it more today. Okay, don't kill me, Mr. Golem, please. Had to give something to the summer intern. As someone who's watched YouTube and Twitch do this countless times since their inceptions, it's not surprising and kind of meh. I'm wondering, like, I'm very curious if they did it for a readability thing. Like, thinner font to me, in some cases, would generally just be readability. But, like, it wasn't unreadable before, right? I swear we're all going to wake up one day and Twitch will just be a whole different website. And they'll be like, yeah, we just made some minor changes. Okay, let's deal with Mr. Tree Sentinel. And Millicent's Talisman would not be a bad call for this weapon. Do we commit to it, chat? Do we commit to Millicent's prosthesis? We could also do the discount Walmart version, which is the Wingsword Insignia. But I'm kind of curious, like, damage-wise, what we could get up to, you know? I'm kind of curious. You are curious, you're Chrono Gem. I'm glad you went that way and not the hi curious welcome to the community way. Hi fake Morgot, nobody cares about you. You weren't loved as a child. Bosses are dying pretty quick, you got time. Yeah, we got some crazy damage. This weapon just does well. It just smacks, bro. We could probably commit to it. If that's the case, I can run from this grace. He genuinely wasn't. He was sealed in the sewers. He was. I wasn't being infactual. You know, I may as well do it now in case I like ruin some questline. Oh, I should go to Celia. Other Grace, hold on. Could go from there too. Either way. Psychic damage. I was gonna say, it'd be kind of cool to see a Souls-like where you have like telekinesis in some form, but that would just kind of be Star Wars. Right? Like you just use a lightsaber and then telekinesis things. Quote unquote the Force. Hello, Neil. You stink. No, really, you're in a rotting swamp. It stinks here. Okay, now that he's angry, we wait. Any chicken walk? While he slowly walks over here? I was saying a Souls-like with telekinesis would basically just be Star Wars. You doing good, buddy? Yeah, he's doing well. Will he make it to that in time? No, actually. No, actually, indeed. Alright, if you get dizzy easily, do not look at the screen. Don't look too close to the center of the screen. There's a lot of running in circles. Oh, he got out of it. Rude. Okay, there we go. More baboosh. Okay, at least he got hit by that one. Get over here. Ooh, yeah, just stand in it. Just stand in it. What an idiot. Oh god, the henchman. There we go. He's dead. Alright, cool. Let's go talk to creepy fake human guy who's really a bug. Poor O'Neill. He's just such a stupid boss. Falls for it every time. How's it going, creepy shack man? Well, would you look at that? We already have the needle for you. Okay, he needs some time. Give him some time. I just saw the messages. Jedi Fallen Order and its sequel is technically a Souls-like. Yeah. I can't remember if that one's on my suggestion list, actually. I believe somebody suggested that. As a somewhat Souls-like. They're God of War like. What does God of War like mean in comparison to a Souls like? I'm curious.
Well, my flesh is a cup. You to quell, but never mind. I would rather. Would you mind?
Okay, we give her some privacy. She continues dying for a bit.
Easier than expected.
And then magically she's all better again. Oh, we have to go to Shaded Castle then.
My apology.
Oh well.
Even the nightmare. Not that I could. The needle. My destiny.
Okay, cool.
Like my name is Mel.
Your destiny, I get it. Great, she's gone. This is a lot of extra, but the talisman's pretty good for the weapon, so I'm fine with it. Do the little yumpies. It's her again, wow.
Something, so I decide I've only perhaps. Well, I must.
I must. I think if I just quit out, she'll leave. Surely. Yes, perfect, cool. Don't have to talk to him. Just gotta go back to Altus. And we don't actually have to talk to her. Let's just go over to Shaded Castle. I'll just use Wingsword Insignia. May as well use the better talisman. We have some time. 8% is 8%. Plus, it also gives me 5 decks, and this thing will get some better deck scaling. Or has some better deck scaling, so may as well play into the deck scaling, since I can't, like, level. Yeah, like if the only difference was just a percent difference, I would go with Wingsword Insignia, but the dex is intriguing to me. I've seen a few stats like that do some work on a level 1. Plus, also, when was the last time we came to this place? You know? For the vibe. Excuse me. That guy's so late. Oh, what was that? Maybe it was the wind. Nope, he actually did see us. Not really gonna go straight up. Ow. Rude. There's a dude. Yep. Forgot about the second dude. Do that for the aggro. I'm glad you don't have to do the boss at this place. Now, if we had to do the whole boss of this place, even though it's just Elmo, I'd probably go for Insignia in that case too. But good. We will have to fight Apostle, but that's fine.
In truth, the Scarlet as such, though rather
I have your arm. There you go.
I think it might be perhaps.
Okay, she should be good to go. Now we just have to live past the catapults. Surely we won't get memed? Surely. Yeah, I'm curious about God of War 2, Jiba. I know a few people have played it. Oh god. We're okay here. Okay, now we're okay. To you, that's the key Souls-like ingredient, being punished on death? Really? A key. Yeah, that's fair. And like they could still be nice about it, like Kazan or Liza P giving you the runes or whatever back at the beginning of the boss area. For instance, it doesn't have to be in the boss room. Oh, they're just dancing. They're having a good time. Oh, they're not having a good time anymore. Hello, Apostle. You stink. Professional opinion is stamina-based combat, character leveling, some sort, and punishment on death. Interesting. We're alive? Nice. One very sketchy hit, but you know what? He's dead. Okay, say goodbye to Millicent, chat. We knew her for so long.
The arm you get feels. Perhaps it is us.
We knew her for so long. Okay, cool. Let's swap that over for now. DTS time. It's okay, chat. She was gonna die anyways. It's fine. Literally, even if you help her, she just kind of dies anyways. Not on my watch. That's one of those quest lines that's kind of like a middle finger to the player. Like, you spent so long doing that quest line, and you get to like the most horrid part in the Halig tree with a little rot pool. Go through 5 NPCs and protect her, and then she's just like, no, I hate you. Like, the end of her quest line is just, no, I hate you. Leave me alone. Then gives you an item that's vitally important lore-wise, but doesn't do anything towards an ending. Yeah, exactly. Like, cool, thanks, here's your consolation. Hi, DTS. Oh, wait. I saw that fireball from like behind the thingy. We'll give it another try. I won't count that as our one try. I like saw the fireball and was like, huh, that's coming close. Oh, we're dead. Uh-oh. There was only a single tree in the way. See, that time I hit the rock. Okay, cool. He's dead. Well, we did our bosses. Time for our very elegant solution to get inside the capital. Who's ready? Any elegant solution enjoyers? Elegant solution. Easy peasy. Cheater. Listen, we fought our two bosses. Actually, we fought three big bosses. We did extra credit. Check the tapes, I swear. The evidence is present. Whee! Off the side. Do a jump over here. Okay, good. Sneak 100. I know it's definitely not faster to run that way, but one, that way is just cooler. So, like, of course we're doing it. And two, you don't deal with the tree, which could be slower. Depending. Sneaky sneaks. Godfrey should be fine, I think. Both this version and the actual version. I can see some of the rolls, like roll R1s, being a little weird on Horaloo. I think he should be okay. Margit should also be okay-ish. We may not get a stagger, but that's okay. Dude, these guys in Night Rain are kind of cracked. Little tree guys. And they keep wanting to backstep away from you too. It's kind of annoying. Hi, Godfrey. Oh, not the axe. Oh, man. Yep, the jump R1 works. Cool. Jump R1 is nice and smooth. It's kind of crazy. From yesterday's flail, because flails just look really small. A lot of the like end lag on things is just shorter on this weapon. It feels shorter on this weapon. Excuse me, miss. We're just trying to pass. Thank you. You can go back to Eep. Cool. Big Margit time. Who's ready? Also, talisman pouch. Almost for war. What do we go for? Go for ritual sword. Why not? Oh, he didn't even get his holy dagger thing off. That's kind of insane. Oh, there we go. And he's dead. Why is this weapon so good? Or have we just been using bad weapons? I think the weapon's just really good. Oh, don't tell me he's on the Grace. I don't want to talk to you. There he is. Morgott, parentheses, dead. Hello again, Melena.
Hello again. Allow me. You are unprevented.
Oh, she says hello again.
The only way and become my purpose. So I'd like to the flame and guide.
Give me the medallion. We'll thank. Bye. We'll talk to you later. He's so tiny. Do you think they eat omens that aren't royal? I don't know. That sounds like an infected meat. Not gonna lie. Doesn't sound appetizing to me. That being said, maybe they could use the horns for like a broth or something. Or a soup? Chat, would you eat omen soup? If offered to you? Only killers or breeders that would. Yeah, maybe. Brother, ew. I mean, does it sound that disgusting? Just a soup. It's nice and hot. You know for sure it boiled, right? For the disinfecting purposes. I have a little faith in the soup. I love that he gets on from that way, but it has to come around. Who coded this man? That's what I'm saying, Floopy. You can't go wrong with the soup. Can't go that wrong with the soup. I'll put it that way. Oh, I should probably get... I'll have to go to Round Table when we get to Fire Giant's Grace, but we can get another Talisman pouch. Can you leave me alone, please? Thank you. I can see why they added 2 of those dudes to a boss fight in Night Rain. Purely for the annoyance. Oh, you know what we could do as well? And I was kind of planning on doing this anyways. We can do the skip to Consecrated Snowfield just to get that consecutive attack tier. Because, like, I have half a physic going right now. We can do that before Fire Giant. You now have your favorite blade handle combo for when you unlock Overture. What is it, Jim? I'm curious. Are you going with Motivity since you're a Motivity fan? I went in with the big bonk weapon, which I do love to death, but it was a little slow. Pinwheel is a good upgrade. And a fun upgrade, actually. I like the running mechanic for the pinwheel weapon. And it just, like, spins it. Baton handle with puppets. Axe blade. Oh, the one that's, like, made out of the puppets? That's cool. I think you get that from the swamp or something? Yeah, that's a cool one. Time to play Will This Man Yell At Me? Survey says... No, actually. Tiny handle with biggest blade. It's a great combo. Worst part of the axe blade is you can't put it over your shoulder or else you can't see. Yeah, you know what? I will say one minor thing about Liza P in general. Some of the bigger weapons, you can't see shit, dude. Exactly what you're describing. Like when it's over the shoulder and you're like talking to an NPC or something, for instance, you just can't see. Ooh, chat, do you know what portion of the run we are approaching? So many things are happening before Fire Giant. Any knowers? It do be a gamble portion. It's happening. It's happening live. Just get behind this pillar. And... oh, I died to poison. Oh no! I died to poison setting up the Gamba. The Gamba is live, chat. The Gamba is live. Steak America, perfect. Go, 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 bet your points. We're going to kill a staff the guilty lady 3 times and hope that she drops her 2% drop chance staff. It'll happen. She looks like this, but it's not any of these actual ladies. It hasn't been that long since we got a staff. So take that as you may, you know. It hasn't been that long, but it's been a few tries now. And we did get it twice in a row, which was kind of crazy. What do you think? Will we get the staff today? Will we not get the staff today? This portion of the run is Jeep's portion of the run. Pronounced Jeep. Fair enough. I hope we get the staff, says the doubter. Okay, all the doubters, I see it. Someone just tossing their points at the doubting. Never a better time to believe, not gonna lie. Whoever put in 430, you're about to get a huge payout if this actually pans out. You have 24 points, Flippy. Why are you doing this to yourself? Are you trying to get the points back? So you can redeem a run? You put in 10 and Gam put in 420. Oh, I see, I see. Still though, that'll be a huge payout on the 10. It's a win-win kind of. Yeah, sure. Sounds like somebody's winning. May not be you exactly, but somebody. Ow. If doubters win, will you get your 7k back, or will it be less, like 5k? That would be crazy. You know what? Keep track if you can, because I'm curious. I think you would at least get back your investment. And then like a little extra, like 2 extra. I just realized I should have grabbed the grace if we're going to do this skip. Oh well, we'll backtrack. Here we go, chat. First try. Or first attempt. First attempt. Oh, she dropped something. Hold on. Hold on. Welcome in, Hadva. Hope you're having a good day. It's kind of small, though. It's kind of small. Don't worry, doubters. It's kind of small. It's just a butterfly. Nothing to worry about. Nothing to panic about. Believers are laughing in the corner. Who will get the last laugh, though? Second attempt. Okay, okay. She was on the other foot. She didn't drop anything on that one. You cover your chat with hand for Gampa. Here we go. A last attempt. For all the beans. For all of Floopy's beans, specifically. Oh, she dropped an item. She dropped an item. It doesn't look that big. It doesn't look that big. I think we're looking at a butterfly. Doubters, you win. Good job, doubters. Very close though, believers. You almost did it. Choose the outcome. There you go. Okay. I will have to do... Where's the best place to backtrack from? Yep, definitely not from all the way over there. We're backtracking from this spot. I want to get to Snowfield. You got 7k plus 100 back. Okay, okay. 100's kind of wild. Flippy, how much did you get back? You got like 300. Okay, okay. I can't see shit. Borealis, homie, can you lift the fog, please? That'd be very kind of you. I can't see shit. Am I going the right way? I am. Okay, cool. Congrats on Metter, by the way. Thank you. We had a really lucky one, actually. Because I just happened to be in a good spot to run away from the laser 2 times in a row. And she did 2 lasers. Once you get past the laser, like I didn't have to use the physic or anything. I need to remember when we start the next cycle, I want to grab Raptors of the Mist because I know that can work and it's kind of nice to use. And that may just be our play going forward. Raptors of the Mist. We also have Vow the Indomitable, also usable. Okay, we're just doing some extra. We're running to Snowfield. Maybe we can remember how to do this skip correctly. Or maybe it takes a while. Either way, strap in, chat. We're going on a ride. We're going on a trip. Remember we were messing up the lineup for this ever so slightly last time. Can I remember what the correct lineup was? No. So, we're sciencing. Okay, we got the patch of grass over there. Ooh, did we do it first time? Yo, we did. Let's go us. now we just need to parkour down this thing all smooth like. Oh, that was so sketch. That somehow actually worked out. Nice. We also get a lily for our troubles. Weapons +9. It shouldn't be too bad here on this tree. Oh, I went for the riposte. I should not have gone for the riposte. We can do that again. I could have just gone for the kill. Ordered food 2 hours ago and they canceled your order? Damn. After waiting for 2 hours? Dude, that sucks. That should just be like an instant lawsuit or something. I don't know. Because that's mean, dude. The person's food. They were hungry. Oh, whoops. I went for an extra hit there thinking it would do the jump. It did not. It's fine. We don't need the money. Told your manager you're not working tomorrow. Yeah, that's for the best probably. Sounds like you need an extra rest day. Wait, the physic. Pickle. Cool. Give me my reward. There we go. Let me use this grace real quick and go to round table. We should have access to our last talisman pouch, so now we'll be fully buffed, chat.
Very well.
We're gonna be swole.
Rest upon you.
Hi, Melina. We're gonna be swole. After 6 p.m. Uber Eats no longer delivers to your area. Oh, I see. Because the area is dangerous. Okay, we should be good there. Let me head back. Cat's been lovely to you. They know you feel like shit, so they've all been taking turns being with you. Oh, that's really sweet. Sometimes pets just know, you know? They simply just know. Wait, no. Did I have that on already? I did. This. Okay, we just gotta do the physic and then we'll be fine. I think for this fight, for Fire Giant, we'll just make use of the jumping attacks. It'll be kind of stamina heavy, but I'll hit his weak spot a little bit more often. And also just get more attacks off for, like, bleed procs. Still not sure what to do for duo. Maybe the Ash of War. Hello, Mr. Big Hand. Don't mind us. I like that it backed all the way away. Okay, physic, consecutive attack. Cool. I think we're good to go. Hello, Fire Giant. Hello, it's us. We're here. Oh, the instant break, jeez. I was not ready for that. I don't think he was ready for that either, actually. Nice, all the damage. Oh, the fire. I saw the animation of the fire inside the hand there, but I figured we'd be outside of it enough. I can maybe do the Ash of War a little further away. How far do we go? Depends on how you hold it. Okay, okay. I did not know that. Alternatively, I could just not do the Ash of War there. Would also be fine. We could do the Ash of War in other places. Hello, Fire Giant. We're back. It's me. What are you doing all the way up there? Rude. Also rude. Maybe we could just go for the R1s here, I think. Yeah, it was that last pillar of fire that got us. Come back. Nice bleed. Okay, cool. He's dead. I had no concerns for that fight. It's the next one that I have some concerns for, but I think the Ashvor should do fine. Should be fine enough, at least. Also, yeah, the buffs that we have on, the consecutive attack stuff, looks like it's proccing pretty often. I'm liking it. Oh. Okay, there we go. Hello, Melina. Hey, yo, who up Cardinal Sinning? Where are my Cardinal Sinners at? Are you present and alive? Now is your time to please rise. Skip the cutscene. Let me in. Yo, Graphic. Welcome in, bro. Welcome in. Hope you're having a good day. Hope your stream went well. What were you last up to? Also, just realized. Give me a sec. Hold, chat, hold. Just realized I had a thing shut down on me. Build your solo, deathless on the final boss today. Ooh, on the final boss. Are you doing the new ones as well? The new bosses as they come out? Or well, like the upgraded bosses? I'm also curious, what character have you decided on? Did you decide on Wilder? Or like an Iron Eye? This is why I see. Welcome in, Bradley. Give me a second, chat. I guess I could quit out. Hold on. We do those deathless too, but just doing the OG8s for the All Lords run. Okay, okay. Gotcha, gotcha. So you're switching out, or you're just doing like how are you doing it? Because I know a lot of people are doing similar challenges, but everyone's doing it a slightly different way, which is intriguing to me. Okay, there we go. Just doing Iron Eye only. Okay, okay. So are you planning to do runs for like each individual Night Lord or Night Fair or whatever it's called? Maybe not like a Deathless solo, but any other runs incorporating the people? Grab some kukris, I think. Hit it. I also walked off. That's a new one. Me when I don't pay attention. Might do other challenges for other characters. Okay, okay, cool. Sounds fun. Like, I know people have done... I think Aggie did the Executor Deflect only. As if he was playing Sekiro again. Which is cool. I like that there's different playstyles. You know, the Beastman's like spines are just so gross. I don't like the look of them. Glad you're having some fun with Night Rain though. I still have yet to really delve into it myself. We'll do it eventually. But I'm not trying to force myself. I feel like if I were to force it, I just wouldn't enjoy the game. Playing with people though is very fun. It's a nice vibe. Oh god, the frames. Okay, we're good. Yeah, so I'm sure the first couple times I sleep these dudes and use the Ash for... We should get plenty of damage off, but also a bleed proc. It may just be like the last set of sleeping them, where the bleed won't happen. Hopefully that doesn't make the difference to push their HP. Excuse me. Our damage may just be enough with all the consecutive attack stuff that we got going on. Nope, we gotta do a sit. Make sure to do this so I don't forgore. And then we hit up our buddy Kale. Where is he at? Over here. How's it going, Kale? Give me those pots. Yes. And then we can get an extra pot from here since we didn't go into Stormvale or Riot Lucaria. Well, like actually into Riot Lucaria. If I want anything else, I think our talismans are pretty solid.
you here as a I'm afraid.
Well, should be good. 7 seems fine. Off to duel. Gonna toss any fireballs prematurely? No. Okay, we got the dude in the back. That should be you. Good. Okay, now let's test. Will the Ash of War do what I want it to do here? Yes, actually. That and more. That's fucking crazy. That's just ludicrous amounts of damage. We still got the riposte. He didn't even wake up. Oh my god. Dude, that's insane. That's like the most damage we've ever done to them. Holy shit. Well, I think we're settled. Such a night and day difference from yesterday with the flail. The flail, we ended up using way too many pots. I'm more curious now then for Radigan and Elden Beast, since both of them don't bleed. The bleed has been helping, and we've been fighting bosses that just bleed. Anybody we fight so far that didn't bleed? No. So they may be a challenge. We'll see. I think the raw damage on this thing is still good. Hit up over here. Don't need this on the bar. Do the yump, and the yump, and the yump, and a little cheeky yump to the side. I think for Malekith, I won't go for a stagger per se. Maybe I'll get enough poison damage in the phase 1 into the phase 2. But if it doesn't happen, that's fine. I think we're just going for like a DPS race. Gideon will be interesting, but I can use the Ash of War to just chase him. We'll see how the timing on it works out. Yeah, don't need to reset anything. Should be good. Malekith time. It is big doggo time. If we do get a stagger though, I may just not go for the riposte and go for the Ash of War instead. Seeing how much damage it did. Ooh, I may be able to fit in the Ash of War at the start of the phase 2 if we get the proper script. Big doggo. Things are really nice and fast too. Oh, I jumped a little bit too late there. That was my own bad. Either I jumped too late or I jumped like into him, but I think it was late. A little bit late. See something if I do... There's a little bit of delay between roll R1 and your next R1. Okay. And then if I do jump attack, there is a small delay. I'm trying to see if I could fit in any extra. It's a maybe. Yo, Dave, great. Link, welcome in. Welcome in, Raiders. Hope you're all having a lovely day. It's just official Raid Chrono Day, apparently. What were you up to? How was your stream? You also had a raid lake day. We're just passing the low. Yeah, let's see if we can get the Ash of Warrior. Yo, and a stagger? I'll take it. Fucking nuts. Oh my god, he died. Wait. Johnny died. Did a random weapon no-hit attempt. Pick a weapon from a wheel and attempt the no-hit blind. Ooh, that's fun. Welcome in, Saint. No, we're having a good day. That was just some extra damage. Hit on Radon because you're bad, and then when an Elden Beast, the 1 HP Warhawk's Talon. I've been wanting to use that weapon, actually. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I guess you would just go the square off route, too. When it's an Ash of War only, not a weapon only. If you ever get the time to try out this weapon, this thing's cracked. I've known that this was a good weapon, but I've never used it extensively for a full run. Just like a fight here or there. This thing's been crazy. If I was paying attention, like we did Radon as extra, so the way we've been doing these, we've been doing like any remembrance bosses, any 2 remembrance bosses to get into capital. We did do Moose and Gaius on this one, but we did Radon extra just to get into the underground. Radon almost got 1 cycled. If I was like concentrating, yeah, he could have died in a 1 cycle. Wish it was a backhand blade. Oh, what? Like just for the stance? I think it works fine as a curved sword. Saving points for an RL1 request. I actually also just added a higher redeem for all remembrance runs, weapons only. I will get to level on those. Okay, don't do a jump R1 here.
What a sad state of affairs. I commend your spirit, but alas.
Do that. Do that. Alright, how's this work? Get wrecked, dude. Holy shit. So they added the difficulty slider to the game. If you want it on easy mode, just play with Falx, everyone. This weapon's stupid. Wish Falx and Dancer's blades were backhand blades. You only got 3 in the DLC. Yeah, okay, yeah, from that point of view. Like, they could have done more with backhand blades. I agree. Instead of trying to do more with the throwing weapons. What do you do if the weapon has high requirements that you can't wield easily at RL1? I mean, yesterday we did Serpent's Flail, which is like Faith and Dex and stuff. As long as it's accomplishable, Link. As long as it's accomplishable. Because we even did Mesmer Spear. Like the Remembrance weapon. We did that for a run. It took half the run to wield the spear. To get the talisman slots. But yeah, as long as I can do it with the talisman slots and a great rune, then it can work. Eight new weapon classes equals 10 new weapons in those classes and 70 in the existing. Yeah. They did kind of skimp out on us with that. He was able to get almost 30 arcane, which isn't easy. Yeah. Which weapon was that for? Remember it not being too bad. Hi, Godfrey. I maybe could have gone for the double R1 there. Stinky hands? All right, yeah, true. We did do that weapon. Yeah, at least they have the helmet that gives you the 8 arcane. I agree. Yeah, there is the +5. Oh. He's gonna do the yump? No? Well, he died. No arcane flask, no. Sadly. We were talking about that earlier too, that like arcane weapon wise, you don't really get any yeah, there's no like weapons that require like a 40 arcane or something. There's some incants, but there's not like weapons that do that. So I guess that makes sense that they didn't give us the physic. They could have just given us the physic too. Welcome in, Zero. Hope you're having a good day. Nice RNG. Yeah, he didn't do anything too crazy to us there. I agree. All right, this is the fight. Because we can't bleed these guys, so how does this go? Oh god, my eyes. Hide yourself, chat. Damage still fine. Ooh. Okay, that was my own bad for doing an extra roll. I could have held the roll, but my stamina looks so bad there. Decent day, you got Dark Drift. Drift Knight. Yeah. The horse guy. Did you see the news that they're coming out with the new version of him? Like how they did with Gaping Jaw? I'm curious what his like crazy mechanic's gonna be. Because Gaping Jaw got a whole tornado. Damage on this is fine. Let's just be careful with the stamina. Okay. Maybe should have held that out. That's fine. That was a mean combo. I would have ran towards him, but the little circle on the ground, I maybe could have approached him. Honestly, I maybe could have approached him. And then like the circle would fizzle out and we do the whole run around him thing. Made him feel like a raid boss mechanically with the tornado thing. Find a spirit spring to jump inside the eye of the tornado. Yeah, it was kind of cool. Or it is kind of cool, I should say. I think it would be really fun, which again is the intention of the game, to play with people and just like all jump in together, see that for the first time, etc. Very fun stuff. I don't think I get this whole combo off, do I? Oh, if he goes for a nice move. In theory though, no, you don't get that whole combo off. Ow. Did not realize the wall was there. You're good. I'd have to figure out what I need to do if I want to stagger them, because the R1s weren't quite doing it there. This guy, I think we're just going for the damage on the jump attacks. Yeah, that's a lot of good damage. A lot of good damage. Except I jumped into the fire. That was my own bad. I don't know if I'd change anything for Radigan. The R1s are just nice and smooth to fit in everywhere. And we do have consecutive attack stuff going on. guess the idea is to do a rotation of all 8 bosses one week, one a week. Keep the game fresher for longer. Yeah, they have to do something to keep it fresh. Otherwise, the like model that they have will probably go stale relatively fast. Even just like changing the map out completely to be a different zone. So I could do 3 of those comfortably. There's a stagger. Perfect timing. I feel like the game needs 3 to 4 more maps, and the game should give you a random map each time, unless you're going for Remembrance or something like that. Yeah, that'd be cool. I wouldn't mind that. And again, just the theming, like, it's very Limgrave right now. It could definitely be like, here's a Caelid map, here's a Liurnia map, a Snowfield map, not just a mountaintop. Oh, he is just doing the rings already. Okay, that's fun. He like didn't even move. Where are you going, buddy? You just started. Oh, he didn't finish out the combo? Running is half of this fight. This means just using everything at once. Talk about a hella sketchy. I am confused. Where are you going? Oh. That's what he's doing. Okay. This has been the weirdest Elven Beast. Good move, though. And Dutch. Chad, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know how we lived. I don't know how we lived. Don't think you're eating tonight? Did they not get your food order, say? Sorry to hear it. Okay, cool. That was the Falx, everyone. Not a bad weapon. I love this thing to death.
The fallen leaves.
Let's do a little weapon rating on it. Hold. Begin journey 2? Heck no. Maybe also get a different playlist going here. Hold on. The other one was nice, just not the correct view. This one works, yeah. Goodbye Elden Ring music. Hello to this. Weapon didn't do too bad. Especially against like Gaius. The fact that we fought Gaius. Not too bad at all. I will say the R1s felt, and I'll put this in the notes, the R1s felt really smooth to just like keep chaining. So if you were to use this in like a proper build, not just a level 1, investing into stamina would probably be in your best interest. The Falx. Alright, reach on the weapon. It's not like a colossal or great spear or something. I didn't feel like I missed at all. It looks like a rather long curved sword. Even though it's in the curved sword class, it looks like a rather long curved sword. And I didn't feel like I missed even like roll R1s. Although the animation is very upwards. I think I'm giving this like a 3.5. Or honestly, a 4. I think this deserves a 4. It's like almost there. It's just not the longest reach possible. Moveset. You got something good for NPCs. Jumps are good. R2's a little weird. I think it gets a 4 though. Like it wouldn't do bad in most situations. Doesn't really have a poke to it, so a pierce boss or something, you may have to pull out a different weapon. A boss weak to pierce. Speed, very fast. Not quite like dagger speed fast, but it's definitely a 4. Did you do Reduvia? Yeah, we did do Reduvia at some point. I can't remember which bosses we did for that one, but it's on the list. Do exclamation point request link. And the list of everything we've done is on there. Yeah, there you go. Okay, now poise damage. I still don't really know the poise numbers on this thing. We could look that up. Let me see. But I wasn't going for staggers. TBH. I was just going for raw damage. Let me look at it though. I'll base it off the actual statistical numbers to make it a little bit more fair. Curved swords, Falx, and the two-handed stuff. Two-handed R1s are like 6. Tap R2 is 10, which is very fair. Charged R2 is like 30. Grade 55. Yeah, sadly it's just how it goes with the daggers. It is good for the bleed, though. It is good for the bleed. Okay, poise damage-wise, this is kind of like in the middle. It's kind of jump R1 the weapon. Yeah, like you're not really going for staggers per se. I think it's fair to give this a 2 here. Could cause staggers, but just not worth the effort of like going specifically for staggers. Just do like the damage. You're sort of wasting your time or not using the weapon itself the way it's designed correctly if you're going for staggers. It's possible. Let's see. Really smooth R1s. Maybe invest in stamina. Ash of War can absolutely shred. Given the right window. Bleed felt fine too. Bleed procs felt fine. Bleed build up was good. Good. Jump attack slap. Anything else about the weapon specifically? I'll just list that it's somber. Somber. Oh, wait, right. And curved sword moveset. Curved sword moveset. Cool. Power stances with itself. True. I can change maybe this out. It's fine if it doesn't like fit in this box, don't worry. Power stance with itself. Cool. That's the Falx.